Hello everyone. We are here in Bali, as you guys can see, and we're going over to Singapore. So the only thing I've done up to now, I just started to align. I start off with ground power, and I have our batteries on, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So let's go ahead and start our flow checks here. Seatbelts coming on. Non-smoking signs going to auto. Don't need none of that. All in the green. All looking good here. And we're done on this panel. Let's go back down here. Strobes going to auto. I got off and off. Ignition is off. Our gear lever's down. Fuel is off. Throttle's good to go. That's disarmed. And let's go back up here. We're gonna do ATS and yaw damper. Get the galley lights so we can get some coffee. Although I'm probably not gonna get any coffee because it's if I have coffee now, I'm probably not gonna sleep at night. Voltage or electric indications are looking good. Let's see what else we got here. Always good. Let's go ahead and test our APU. Hold on a second. There we go. So our APU fire test is performed and our squib test. So that's good. With that, we can turn on our inner pump number 2 and start our APU. Alright, what else we got? We turn this one on. Let's get our pedestal nice and lit. We're good in here. Let's just double check here. Norm 0. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Our window, heater, and probe heat's going on. Oxygen low power supply. What else you got? Let's do these. So engine 1. Cool. And a squib. Awesome. And engine 2. Oh, looking good. Lock the cockpit door. Wait a second. There we go. And let's go down here. Should all be in auto. Auto. We're all good in here. APU starting. And let's do annunciator lights. All nice and lit. Alrighty. And let's go down here and check over here as well. Get a little bit of instrument and floodlight on there. And also back here. And overhead. Good. Back up here. So that's all looking good. Looks like our APU is running. APU bleed can come on. And ground power is coming off. Good. So let me just go to, we'll clear that out, go to initialize page. And actually, you know what? Let's pull the flight plan from SimBrief. And that's done. We're gonna be Hotel Zulu, November Sierra Alpha. We'll clear that one out. Align the IRS. And now we can come over here because I want to turn on our fuel pumps and get ready to go. We'll do our weight and balance. In the meantime, I can go ahead and start boarding. We board our passengers. We ain't got that many. It's a private flight. So it should be quick. Alrighty. Over to Sim Toolkit Pro. Those are our numbers that we need right now. 38 passengers. Cargo. $2,100. And fuel 32,000. Looking good. We can apply that to the aircraft and move to live data. Tough. Alrighty. So with those numbers in mind, we got a 0.5 up on the trim. Man, the trim was... Look at that. Way out of range here. Boarding's complete. Passengers, while the passengers are getting their welcoming champagne and everything, well, we'll finish ourselves. We'll finish this up. All right, so we go to weight and balance information. Our block fuel is 31. We have to do 32, so 32.0. Awesome. Our zero fuel weight. Yeah, it's matching up. 1854 showing up there, so I'm gonna do 185.4. And finally, our CG 27.8. So 27.8. Awesome. And that's that. So now we can go over to our performance page, and for that we'll go back up here and do our calculations. So start off with our runway length. It's not a very long runway. It's more than enough though. We've got, let's see, 9843. 9843. Dry. Runway heading is... Let's see. Let's pull the METAR real quick. 270 at 21. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Alrighty. So it'll be runway 27. Runway heading is 267. Is the wind 28019. Alright, 270 at 21. Light rain. It's not raining. The sky's clear. Should I go by this? Whatever's on there, I guess, right? Yeah, I'll go to whatever's on there, except for altimeter setting. I'm gonna do 1008. So 1008. There we go. Set the elevation, and that's going to be 2977. Cool. Back to our weight info. We've got, all right. So initially with climb to flight level 390 at board, get 400. Borgi 1 Bravo, we'll get to that. Alrighty, our 2164, 216.4. Awesome. Let's do 1515. Anti-ice off, air conditioning on, and alright, cool. So we've got a flex of 59. We're all aligned, so we can go ahead and turn those on. And these, elevation at 12, so we leave it at 50. Our departure procedure, let me look at this real quick. Oh, is it Borgi 1 Bravo? Borgi 1 Bravo. Runway 27 to Borgi. So there's that. Alright, so for some reason, that departure is not being saved. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and that should be this one. Borgi 1 Alpha. There it is. So that's what we need. Alright. We are taking off on runway 27. Let me look in here first. Put our speeds. So we'll continue here. 135. 136. Yeah, that's updated because we finished aligning. GPS primary, awesome. So we're done on those. And then, so we've got what, 161 on the speed? What was our runway heading? 267. No, nav. Well, you know what? The departures follow. So we're not going to do heading select, we're going to do nav, and then continuing our panel check, we put this in -5, that one too also in -5. Constraints on, all looking good in here, all looking good in there, awesome, 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 all good. Yes, 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 yes. 59. Set our flags at 59. That'll limit us to 97.8. So target 97.8. Max 77. Nope. I'm gonna do 85 reserve Austinix. Doors are closed. Alright, let's run some tests here. Good. Landing gear. Good. Takeoff. Good. And let's do a test on the Raider. Looking good. We'll leave the Raider to the right side. We'll be squawking 2,000. We'll leave it at 1228. Just change this frequency so I don't hear myself when I talk. And what else we got? We're going to set out the route. So the flight plan. Departure from WADD-WSSS, runway 27, Borgi 1 Bravo, and that's all. So WADD, WADD Leva BOMO, limited at or below 13,000, so that's going to be our altitude select 13,000. Profile. Alright, let's go over the checklist real quick. So prelim preparation, batteries on, hydraulic panel is checked, wiper switches off, gear levers down, slats and flaps hand in agreement 00, fuel levers off, weather radar off, external power was established, then we started the APU, tested, IR smoke selectors to nav, ISTU set, auction low power supply switches on, elucidator lights were tested, VHF radios is done, 1228 on Unicom. FMC initialized, the EFB is set up, no smoking on auto, seatbelts on, hydraulic power panel set and checked, flight recorder, ground control. Hold on. That's going on as well. Strobe lights are in the auto, nav and logo lights are on now. Cool. That's why we do checklists. ATS lever. They're all on. ATS, pitch, and yaw damper. Electric power panels checked. Engine 1 and 2 fire panel checked and tested. Electric indication panel is checked. Engine panel checked. Fuel panel checked. Cabin pressure panel checked. Window heater switches are on. Probe heat switches on. Vent panel is checked. Emergency exit light armed. Yes. Just double checking. Conditioner temp panel set and checked. Back temp panel checked. Alrighty, so now we can turn on our fuel pumps. Oxygen panel checked. EFIS control panel checked. FCP is checked and set. Captain panel is set and checked. Standby airspeed indicator, RMI, PFD, ND, altimeter 2977 1008. IVSI checked. ADF RMI checked. EGPWS tested. Clock set and checked. Standby horizon checked, standby altimeter checked, so they're all both 1008. Standby horizon checked, standby altimeter checked, slash flap position indicator, SPFI 00, brake pressure checked, alternate braking system checked, parking brake is set. Auto brake switches are extinguished, as well as reverse and reverse switches, and engine instruments and lights. Landing elevation is set, so it's set to 50. We're below that. Landing elevation, okay, landing gear warning is tested, brake fan is not required, speed brake handle retracted, takeoff warning checked, fuel levers are off. ATC transponder TCAS set. ADF's checked. Rudder trim is 0. Weather radar tested. FMS route has been programmed. Performance data is calculated. And a TRP set. So we're about 10 minutes late here. So cockpit preparation is completed. Signs are on and auto. Fuel quantity, we have 31.9er checked. Navigation FMS radios checked and set. Landing elevation is set. Altimeter set 1008. And takeoff warning is checked. Brakes and skid are on. And we are ready, so we can go ahead and request our pushback. We will be tail to the left. So let's go ahead and do that. so we will tail to the left. You know what? That's not gonna work. I don't like that. Hold on a second. Cancel that out. Cancel that. Let's do it again. I need to do that, and then I need to cancel and do it again. Plane will be all crazy all over the place. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that. Yeah, it didn't help much, but it's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. And that should be more than enough time for us to, alright, we can request our pushback.
This is ground. Stand by.
Windows and doors are closed. Beacon is coming on. And then parking brake is on before start checklist is complete. So 2 hours and 12 minutes to Singapore.
Glide pass bin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We're cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Use parking brake. We did Bravo last time, and let's go ahead and do Alpha.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
So the area clear left and right. And he checked as well. So we're good on here. Valves are open.
Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mass. If you are
Let's listen to
traveling
those
with
engines.
someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a
Gears are
uniformed
15.
crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position.
15 and 2 for the GE. Don't mind that. That's for some reason has not loaded as scenery. There's a couple buildings behind there as well. I'll just ignore it today, unfortunately. And a PW engine is 20 and 2. I pulled that from the FCOM, Airbus FCOM. Awesome. So you got generator kicked in. That's to engine 1. It would help if I pushed the right button. Awesome. Alright. N2 going up. Introduce fuel. See, that's what I was talking about. There's a lot of buildings that did not load. I might have to double check what's going on. It's only this airport though. There's a generator being kicked in. Wait for it to stabilize. We can go ahead and turn off our APU. And APU bleed. Continuous relight. Let's arm auto brakes. Let's do max. 15-15, slats and flaps. Go ahead and do TRA. Typically they require that for VATSIM. Parking brake set.
Parking brakes set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
After start checklist, ignition is continuous relight, APU bleed is off, APU master is off, NEI is not required, speed brake is armed, rudder trim set, 0, slats and flaps 15, trim set for takeoff. After start checklist is complete, taxi checklist, so we will need to get a taxi clearance, so we'll do an announcement on Unicom. Nose lights coming on. And let's just do a brake test and then we'll continue. So brake released. Alright, brakes are good. Park brake set. Let's do a flight control check. So it doesn't go all wacky while we're taxiing. So I like doing it right rudder, so left, right, neutral, aft, neutral, forward, right rudder, left rudder, neutral. Awesome. So that's done. What else we got? Outer brake set to max. Our transponder is set. We'll do 2000 for now. And takeoff config is going to be tested. Test is normal. Before takeoff, so we're going to take off on Borga. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, Borgi. So it's Borgi 1 Bravo, straight to Liba, Bomo, restricted at 13,000, over to Lipas, then Pugat, Ibnau, Sapam, limited 160, and then followed by, oh actually that's only for Okang, so then Borgi. So the only restrictions we have is 130, and that's all. So after Bomo, we can climb to our cruise of 390. Slats and flaps, we're doing 15, the runway is not super long. Performance, FMAs are checked, so we got V1, 135, VR 136, and FP2 161, SAT 161. Takeoff config is checked, transponder set, exterior lights, we're going to do nose lights, runway turn off. We can do runway turn off right now. So runway turn off and wing are going on. We'll leave landing lights for a little later. Let's do a cabin check. Alright. Gusty Ngora. Gusty Ngora traffic which has November Sierra Alpha is taxiing via North Apron, November Papa, boarding point 27 at November 1. Love these pink buildings. They look beautiful. Another one in there. And there's another suicidal driver. You want to see? You want to bet? He's going to drive right toward us, or he's going to just stay in there. I don't know why they drive in the taxiways. Here he comes. You know, I'm just going to pull a little bit to the left. At least he doesn't feel anything. Have our CF6 take care of him. Gone. I probably will eliminate the AI traffic at the airport. It drives me crazy sometimes. I just don't know if it eliminates the pushback and all that stuff, but if it does, then I can always use the GSX. Turn on our tracker here. A little situational awareness. That's November 2. You know what? This is good. Let's just stop here. Alrighty. So before takeoff down to the line was done, below the line cabin is secure. TCAS TRA weather radar is on. Number 2. Packs, we'll do packs off. Not you. Not you again. Alright, awesome. Ignition on continuous relight, and NES is not required. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Strobes on. Nose light to take off. And Bali traffic, Hotel November Sierra Alpha is lining up runway 27. Brakes released. Just add a little bit of power just to get it moving. We'll clear that. That's for the packs. Good enough. All right, power at 50%. Bali traffic, Hotel November Sierra Alpha is departing runway 27. Stable. Choga, release brakes, start the timer. Airspeed is alive. Nice headwind. Butter knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up and neutral. That was weird, but okay. Slats and flaps to 15-0. That was a little odd on the controls. A little bumpy. Alright, let's go 0-0. Man, we'll reach 130 before 11. We're so light. After takeoff, checklist, slats and flaps down to the line. Slats and flaps retracted. Landing gear up and neutral. Speed brake disarmed. Backs are on. Exterior lights, nose light off. Runway turn off lights. NES not required. Ignition back to off. APU off. After takeoff, checklist down to the line is complete. There's 10,000. Landing light's gonna go off. Seatbelt signs. Seatbelt signs off. So after takeoff below the line, we're set. Standard. Landing lights are off. Seatbelts are off. After takeoff and climb checklist is complete. Got profile, speed, and climb, nav. You know what? There's nobody around. Let me just double check. Yep. So I'm gonna fly direct Borgie. So controller would have cleared us direct Borgie if he was here, if there was a controller. Here's Borgie. And climb to 390. I know. They'll probably cut us a little bit of time. I set our cost index 85. That'll give us Mach decimal 81 with an ETA of 0313 Zulu. So about 2 hours and 10 minutes till we get there. Daytime in air, might be a controller popping up. Sometimes Singapore has it. As of right now in Asia, the only thing we have is, let's see, Jeju, Korea. Alright, I don't need you. I'll do a field check over Borgie. We'll probably be ahead not only in time but also fuel-wise. Borgie in 7 minutes. So let's see what we're expecting. Alright, so Borgie, we should be at 25.1. $20 minutes. Cool. Yeah, so it would be, I said, what, 7 minutes? 0109er. We're at 0103, 6 plus 8. So that's 14. And we're at 28.0 now. So we'll be a little bit low. Little bit below that. In time and more fuel. After Borg, you can actually climb to 400. It's gonna be a nice view for whoever's sitting on the right side. Brought down a family that rented out. This is a private aircraft based off of Saudi Arabia, and they went to Bali to enjoy the beach. Very interesting. I'm just watching the performance. And Singapore is actually a fuel stop because I went to do it's going to be a 10-hour flight over to St. Petersburg. Bumpy up here. Look at that wind speed and airspeed indicator all over the place. Check if there's going to be turbulence all the way. I'll do a fuel check and then I'll check that. And you know what? Alright, Borgie at 15 minutes, 26.3, so we got 1.2, 1,200 pounds, and 5 minutes. Turbulence, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh my God, it's gonna get worse. Pretty much the whole flight will be bumpy. I'll tell you, it's cold in the cockpit. How many degrees are T-gas here to 12 miles? Oh yeah. Very bumpy. It's showing when we get to, let me see here. We just passed Borghi. And we do 400. Borghi 3, Udono 2, Rampi, when you get to Sumdi at 0146, so another half an hour, and supposedly it's gonna get worse. It's only 15 knots tailwind. I like to look at the window, the wings. Just a little bit. It's not as bad now. Let's see, after Borghi. You know what's crazy? This is matching up exactly. So after Borghi dies off just a little bit, and then it comes back up over Rampi and Sumdi. Awesome. All right, let's change over to airport. I'm not even turning off the seatbelts. It's gonna stay on all the way. You flying now? You should. You need to set up your VATSIM, because this is a route that most probably I won't get any ATC. And yeah, we can do some flights on VATSIM that there's no no ATC. We start off. I usually try to look for flights with ATC, but this is an aircraft movement. I brought this aircraft down to Bali from God knows where, and I need to bring it back. Ooh, nice. So you're gonna do the it's like the circle. It's like skirting the coast, right? It doesn't go, if I remember correctly, it doesn't go straight up. It's not like a, more of a straight line. It's almost like it's like you go northwest towards Alabama, Mississippi, and then right or wrong? Wrong. Really? Nice. Let me pull it up here. Think, Walter. Think. Actually, it's better to look up here. Looking on my phone is gonna be. Let's see what you got. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Can you paste your flight plan? Just the one, like the short one, and then I'll just copy and paste, and then I'll just paste here, and then I can see it. Straight up, huh? Oh, but you go up to, what is that? Tampa, up to about the Tampa, St. Pete, and then go west, northwest, I think. You can do either one. Doesn't matter. You can do it on YouTube, or you can do it on Messenger. The only thing that I don't have Messenger up on here, but I can pull it up. It's easy. It's a little bit easier on YouTube, but we both have time. I'm not worried about that. And this computer is not overloaded anymore, so he's happy. Nice and cool. It's good to have 2 space heaters in your bedroom, or in whatever room you're at. This guy down here, and the one right behind my feet. Just let me know where you sent it, because actually, you know what? It's funny that I've been flying, I haven't been checking my phone as much. Big chat. What? Wow. Was that a suggested route? But that's cool. You're getting a headwind all the way. See, I was looking at cost index, and I thought it was pretty interesting how the cost index on the 737-8 is 71. What cruise does it give you? What do you get as far as cruise? Mach 80, 81? That's pretty interesting. See, I put for... Yeah. On this one, if I put 71, I'll probably get about 7.9er Mach 0.80. The Airbus A320 is it's 10. The cost index is 10. the 7.6 was 80, I think. Cool. Alright, sent. So you sent where? Messenger? No, you sent a picture, right? Not the actual flight plan. Nice. Your alternate's right there. Pretty close. So if you took off now, what is this? 2 hours? For you too? Just about 2 hours? Maybe a little less? Yeah, it might be a little bit less. Maybe. So we're probably, you said you were taking off and I was already up in the air, so we're probably arrived right around the same time. Did you put real time so it's dark out, or do you change change it to daylight? I've been doing that lately because this thing of flying in evenings, hour 42. Okay, well, let's do it this way. If yours is real time, just give me your ETA Zulu. My ETA Zulu is 0322. That's interesting. That surprised me that the cost index is 77. I don't know. I mean, yeah, for this aircraft, if you went 0257, oh, so you get there before I land. You gotta land before I do. So I went on YouTube and Google and everywhere looking for what people were doing as far as cost index. And I was like, okay. And I started to see, it's like, well, why is everybody doing 40? But fine. Then I went online and then I've been gathering all this stuff and found the performance tables from, there's actually a document just on cost index for the Airbuses. And that's where I got, but typically 65, I put 85 because I want to go a little bit faster. This is a private aircraft. The people who rents these planes, they don't care about how much it costs. So whatever. I put 85, sometimes I'll put 100. 100 would get me Mach decimal 82. And I'll still have 6,000 pounds. I mean, I'm definitely not burning 6,500. Is that what you're burning an hour? I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah, 66.54 on average. Let me see mine. It's probably going to be, I mean, these are not the, compared to CFMs, they're not the most fuel efficient engines ever. Mine is at, nah, it's not that bad, 86, 89, but I'm light. So you probably have a lot more passengers than I do. I have 38. should do the announcements. You need to get Luke Air Tool, and they do have Southwest in there. All the it's free. All the announcements are automatic, but you can put your own. I haven't done it yet. I want to do it eventually. So you can. Yeah, I'll send you a link. Should pull you up on the other screen here. Let's see. If you look up Luke Air Tool on Google, you will see. So it pulls information from SimBrief, and then when you set it up, you just do like set a flight or something like that. Then you put in what aircraft it is, how many passengers are there, what airline you want to use. If you want everything to be automatic, I can turn on Wi-Fi, and it does the announcements for me. So Wi-Fi is on now. Captain has turned on the Wi-Fi. Yay. Holy shit. Holy boop. Yeah. Yeah, so you're burning 2,000 laps per hour with 150 passengers more than I have. And cargo here is, let's see, my cargo, it's not much. 2,100. Oh, my payload is 8,900. Takeoff weight 216,000. Crazy. $184. What's the capacity? You're loaded. A V1 was pretty high then. Like 130, 40, 50. 130, 40, that would give them somewhere to watch. This is a wild guess. Gonna do another fuel check over SimD. Oh, you loaded that SOB. I love doing that, it's fun. Yeah. But how long is the runway? What is it again? Let's see. Kilo Echo India, Yankee Whiskey. Ah, you have no SID. There's no SIDs at that airport. How in the world did you take off of a 5,000 foot runway with 184 passengers? What did you do? Oh my God, That's, I mean, it's possible, but it was, I mean, you stopped the whole runway. I mean, it's possible. No, it is possible, but it's like, it was... That sounds fun. I do that with this plane sometimes. It's so cool. Well, the A322 in Rio, it's fun. Usually when I do it, I load it. Oh, God. It's so cool. You know, I wish I wish I had a webcam on your passengers. They're like, so, I think the runway, you know, I remember that building was right at the end of the runway. Ah, okay. And it's 5 and 10, right? So it's like 2 notches. Backs off. I don't remember if I don't remember if on the 737 backs off makes a difference. I know some planes that it doesn't. Did you do the I don't know, did you do a typical Southwest announcement? Ladies and gentlemen, grab onto your neighbor for your life. We're going to launch. Those are fun. Those are pretty cool. You need to do, one day you need to do, I think I might have sent you the video, that approach into Rio. That approach has to be approved for you to, in real life, has to be approved for you to do it. Because, hold on a second. Because, escaped my mind. Just because. Hold on. Oh. Because it requires higher precision on the approach, and the crew has to be especially trained, and only captains can fly that approach. We have no choice. We're captains. In the absence of a co-pilot, we're the captain. But yeah, it's a really fun approach, and they do that with the 737-800 every day, a lot. So it's cool. And with I'm pretty sure with the 737. You would use at least the max braking. What's that? Is it? I don't remember if it's 4 or 5. I don't remember. But the Airbus, we have low, medium, and max. Max is only used for RTO, for reject takeoff. So when you land, you fry the brakes. Every time. So every time you see a plane landing on that airport, they're frying the brakes. You brake manually with the toe brake. And then you can get off early. It's like a 4,200 feet runway. So you can get off early. but they usually get off on the last one to allow the you turn on the brake fans to allow the brakes to cool down. Yesterday, or Friday, just Friday, yeah, yesterday, when I landed, I could see the brake temps were high. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and you cannot. I mean, you need to be focused. It's like either touchdown at the right spot, and you have to almost plant the plane on the ground, just because you need that braking power. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't push it all the way. I don't want to, I don't want people to be hitting their forehead on the front, on the seat in front of them. But what that airport, I'm pretty sure is not. I need to look at the charts. I'm pretty sure this plane is not approved, but I want to do it one day on VATSIM. It'll be fun. It's like I put this plane in there yesterday just to, just have it. Oh, you saw the videos. That airport. It's a ginormous plane for that airport. Not even 737 and A320 are big planes for that airport. Alright, here comes my fuel check. Sumdi. Alright, Sumdi at 20.7. 53 minutes. But yeah, it's and taking off is challenging too, because typically you're taking off on 20 left, and the takeoff is followed by an immediate left turn. So pretty much as soon as you're off the ground, you make a left turn to avoid the terrain. So you're squeezed in between mountains or hills and the traffic to the other airport, which is the international airport. I want to show you how to make this plane start making noises without my hands. Hold on, I'm trying. It's not doing it. But you know what? The turbulence, they were right. Turbulence is back. Alright, let's see. $53.27. So we are 47. Still the 5 minutes. 22.4. So that's better than before, fuel-wise. Yeah, 'cause we were still on the climb out. We climbed after that. The fuel went up. But, you, whenever you have a chance, and if you want to, of course, you need to join my Discord. There's, how many people? There's 5 members right now, but there's one, oh wait, is it 5? I'm still learning how to navigate on it. Let me see here. 5 members. How do I see the members? Oh, I know a way. Russia, Brazil. Russia, Brazil, Brazil. Norway. Yeah, but it's a nice crew comprised of pilots. There's one controller. I need to invite another controller, and yeah, it's cool. So when I do the stream now, I put on there that it's like, oh, I'm on the ground in Bali, taking off to Singapore, if anyone wanted to join. And then there's going to be another flight tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. local time for us. It's an event, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be insanely busy. So I'll make sure I add, probably add about 20,000 pounds. Last time I was on hold for an hour and a half, 90 minutes, between an hour and 60 and 90 minutes. Is Oakley in the flight with you? Today was Andrew's birthday, so we celebrated. It was pretty cool. I didn't give him his gift yet, but he's gonna be excited. It's actually pretty. I think you would find it cool too. It's a bow and an arrow. Asleep in the back. A surprise. It's me? Talking about me? Oh, God. It's cool. He's such a good dog. I don't know why I have this up. Let me close that. And I'm far from there. Almost halfway. And I need to keep an eye on controllers here too. Oh look. What is this? Malaysia just came online. But I'm not flying over Malaysia. Be very you know what? Let's listen in. I'll be able to pick up now. Although I don't see any traffic there. Let's see. Sometimes I wonder if these controllers, they log on these airports, remote airports, only to build up hours. Because I think you're required to have X amount of hours to get the different ratings within VATSIM. And that thought crossed my mind, especially in Minsk. Minsk has two runways. The old runway and the new runway. The new runway in FS 2020, it's trees. The old runway is there. So I'm flying into Minsk. I have not checked the scenery. And I'm coming into land. And on the ATIS, as I was coming into approach at night, I was IFR, so I was in a soup. It turns out the runway that it's on the scenery was closed, and the trees were open. Well, since then I installed the scenery, so if I happen to go there, but there's some airports on the scenery of FlightSim that not doable. Like the new Daqing airport in China, in Beijing, is a mess. Oh, Hong Kong, it's missing one runway. There's three. Some of these Discord channels are so cool, how the people build up and do some really cool stuff. Controller in St. Petersburg does an amazing job on her channel for the whole FIR. Very neat, very organized, very well structured. It's cool. Yeah, but get a Luke Air tool. It doesn't. It's not heavy on the system at all. It's super, super light. And it basically plays the sounds when, I think when you turn, when you turn on your beacon light, it starts that first welcome safety announcement. And when you cross 10,000 feet on the climb out, it plays whatever it plays after 10,000, seatbelts and all that stuff. And then on landing, I think it does the announcement under 10, and then after landing, so after you land, it does it's cool. Now what else it's got? See, I don't know if I can see. I don't leave it too loud because I think it would become a little unrealistic to, like, too loud for the cockpit. So you hear kind of in the back. If you have your headphones on, you'll be able to hear. Let's see here. Yeah, I could do like, where is it? Oh, there's like emergency landing. Anyways, it's pretty cool. I'm going to increase my cost index. Look at that one rising. What else would be cool that you could add on there? Let me see. Well, you've got two screens too, so you can use Sim Toolkit Pro. It's free as well. It's free. I use it for so I can look at my flight plan, and it's black. So if you're in the dark, I like it better than the PDF that it's white. So all the sim brief stuff. You pull the ATIS and ATIS for VATSIM and METAR. Updated. What else do I use it for? Oh, and it gives you a map. So he's going to show you where the other aircraft are, the map for the route as well, and what the fix is. And yeah, I like it because of the track. So it gives you your track of what you flew. It draws a track. Oh, and then it's the one that makes that tells me how I landed. Feet per minute. Yeah, my friend was telling me yesterday that if you land on the test, if you land above 500 feet per minute on a landing, you're out. Automatic out. You're done. And I'll also look on the VATSIM map that's online. There's about 30 second to a minute delay. This is it actually. I'll show you the. Oh, of course it's not showing my route. Hold on a second. See, since there's no ATC, I didn't file a flight plan. I'll file it now. I'll show you later. Once it updates. Here, now it's filed. Yeah, I'll show you SimToolKit Pro. That's not the whole screen. I'm showing only the part. There are menus and stuff around. But it gives me this map. And you can see the track. So remember, I took off and did a direct to that fix there. And you can see the other aircraft. So there's one here. And the METAR. So METAR for the destination 3506, few 1700, 2523, 1008, all that good stuff. And then I can go to my logbook to give you a map of all the routes that I've flown. Then it will give you a there's the track and the details. So that is the oh, it's not showing. Oh, this is it. That's a short runway airport. That's where I touched down. At 290 feet per minute, which for this airport is actually not bad. It's a pretty short runway. Gives you the pitch, the speed that you touch down, how many G's, roll, blah, 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 blah. How much, if you were off center line, it was right on center line. Oh, let me change this. When I fly the curl to
0651, identified on from 5574, maintain level 400,
anyways, that's all. We can start prepping up for our arrival. You're probably doing that as we speak. Surga 1 Alpha, 02 right. Let's look at the chart first, airport chart. So 02 right is all the way back here. Is that runway closed? I think it matters most, but I'll check the nonims. Surga 1 Alpha, 02 right. The wind is 340, so definitely runway 2 right. And Surga 1 Alpha is see, I was just talking about it. I don't believe that 2 right doesn't have a 02 right doesn't have a ILS. Let me look. I don't need to do an ILS, but let's see what we got. Set runway 02 right. I might have to do an RND. Approaches. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. RNP it is. Oh, it's one of those that I need to program the whole thing. Doesn't have it. That's fine. Surga Chicago. Ikima. Ebola. .250 at or below 180. Lavax. At 220. Ignon. At or above 7. Followed by Senate and then radar vectors. .190 at or above 4. Awesome. NERMP. It's crazy that it didn't load that. The waypoints to the RMP are not loaded. We try again. No, it's fine. Level. Level is at 1700. Probably gonna do level change. I'm not gonna do profile. Mopsy 1030. That sucks. Alright, what do we do? Now it's showing my flat plan. This guy just came from Hong Kong, this one from Thailand. He landed on... Yeah, I just landed on left. Let me see here. And if my controller pops up, I just say I don't have it on my FMC, and we're good to go. That would change the fixes though, a little bit. ILS 2 left. And let me see the RMP 2 left. Oh, that looks better. Let's change the runway to 2 left. Senate. None of them have it. Well, let's do ILS then. I don't like doing ILS all the time. It's boring. To final. Yeah, a people position. I think the database for Singapore is messed up. after Sunat to Aviba. $3,500. And Numa. Let's do 35. Let's do one. And a Numa 160. Kipo. And then the mist is 4,000, 1,004. So Kipo at 25. And add negative 15. Niner 023. And we'll do it at, we'll keep it at 50 and 50 and 200 RA. Awesome. Top descent in 19 minutes. Alright. So we proceed to Sorga, followed by Chicago and Ikema. Max at Ikema is 2. Oh, for the hold. Never mind. Ikema, followed by Ebola. Ebola at 250, at or below 1 80. At it below 180. Then we got the limit of 250 knots, 10,000. Livex 220. Followed by Inyon at or above 7. So plus 7. And Satnat 190 at or above 4,000. Followed by, let's see here, transition level is 130. Awesome. So we're done with this guy. Just go check to see if ATC's not up. No, they're not. So this is the ILS DME runway 02 left for Changi International. So all the frequencies, MSA 1700 on the southeast side, west southwest at 2000, southwest and west side 2000, northwest 3100, 306. Oh, we're gonna line up right about the same time. Mine is down to 308. I looked into that. I saw your winds. I was like, oof. Pipa 3500, followed by Anuma at 3500. Should intercept the glide slope over Anuma. After Anuma, Kipo 2500, Adnik at 15, and Avon or MSA. Map in a 200. Okay, so it's 180 to 815024, so I need to change this. Hold on. Yeah, this one needs to be 180. Okay. And then 150, so probably do manual. Our approach speed are set to, it's going to be 124. It's too bad I won't be able to do RMP on this plane. It's fun to do it on this one. What else? If we go missed, climb to 1000, then climb left turn to 4000 via heading 335 outbound of Papa Uniform. VOR radio 356, so 335, and to intercept the 356 to Acoma. There's Acoma. And hold. The hold is inbound at 176. 4,000. Or as directed by ATC. Okay. So I need to set these two guys. Not this one. I need to set Papa Uniform 115-1. And 356. Cool. Top of descent in 16 minutes. After we land, it's got Cat 2, but I'm probably not going to use Cat 2. Landing on 2 left. Try to remember where is the FBO. I don't remember. Let me look here. I guess I'll park at the terminal. Sounds good to me. So descent preparation, ECAM memo checked, weather and landing info is obtained. I'm going to write it down because I looked but I didn't write it down. (3407) View 1800, scatter 15, broken 30, 27, 24, 1009er. Let me get also parking spots. So I want to look there, and I also want to look in Sim Toolkit Pro to see if it's there. Looks like it. Maybe. Not really. Okay. So... East safe run. And Terminal 4 south. So we'll land and clear at whatever, whiskey 6 or 7. Do low braking. So landing elevation is set. Fuel was checked. FMS program. Decision height is set to 200. Auto brake low. Slats flaps as required. And approach briefing is complete. So descent preparation is complete. Back to constraints. Currently flying flight level 400, another 8 minutes to our top descent into Singapore. Took off earlier from Bali, just over 2-hour flight, and we were going, I set the FMCs, I set it up for the ILS runway 02 left. No ATC in there as of now, but we're ready if it pops up.
Amro 6513, 8 Mamo, radar position engine, so much to do that on the today.
It's a little far. I'm going to put it on Unicom now. Our arrival. So we'll set initially to 180. And there we are, we just passed Sorghum. Just make sure the constraint is on there. Yes. .124 approach speed, and I have you know what? We're gonna land. I'm gonna land. Now it's showing 305 here. My arrival. So I'm gonna land 1 minute before you do. How much per to your top of descent? 50 miles. Cool. Yeah, I started my descent in 4 minutes. Or 3 minutes. Wait, you're flying at what flight level? What's your flight level? That's at 180. 360. Cool. Alrighty. Let's do this. Zero 009er, flight level 130. It's doing that to me again. Went down to 0304 here. A little bit of speed brakes. I don't think the plane is doing the calculations right for 4,000. Two two zero. Slats at 15. 15-0. Bumpy. Looks like it's just me arriving there. Niner set. $4,000. And 210. flaps 15. Slats and flaps are set, speed reduced. Seatbelts are on, runway turn-off lights are on, landing lights on, ignition is continuous relight. Descent checklist is complete. Very bumpy. Let's do a direct. From Sanat to Anuma. My god, it's very bumpy. Let's do 190. Oh, look at those wings. Those wings. Alright, direct Anuma. $3,500. Let's arm the approach. At 180. Alt start. So that's you land, set to land, lock capture, so we'll monitor that ground slope, glide slope. Flaps are set. 15, going to 2020 once we turn in. And speed brakes are armed. Set LS. One 18028, 15024. Awesome. Flaps 2020. Gear down, full flaps. Before landing, landing gear down, ground spoilers armed, nose lights set to take off. Flaps 30-40, outer brakes set, and its skid check on. Before landing checklist is complete. Looking at 18028. There's 8, 150. 25, 24, 25, 4,000. So missed approach altitude set. Going well, going very well. I'm on my final short final approach into Singapore. How are you doing? There's 4 miles. Going into 122. I'm going to do 125. Three miles. You didn't tell me yesterday. Where are you from? Ooh! Wow. It's a little bit of a gust there. Alright, auto throttle is coming off.
300.
Autopilot's coming off.
Sync rate. Hold up.
100.
Hold up. Hold up.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9.
I'm so light that I barely needed any reverse. Alright, flaps up. Alright, awesome. Let's clean up the aircraft. Zero lights, nose lights, the taxi landing lights, retracted on off, runway turn off, any eyes not required is off, ignition is off, APU started, ground spoiler is disarmed, transponder TCAS, since we're on VATSIM, I'll leave it on. Radar is coming off. Pitch trim, 1 up. Slats and flaps 0 and 0. And brake temperature is looking good. So we're just gonna take Victor 5 and get one of these gates. I'm up here in the US. I have Brazilian family though. Half of alright, let's see. What do you mean? What glitched? Oh, you know what happens with this plane? You mean on a short final? Yeah, it was all over the place on short final. That's why I turned it off. Was definitely not very stable on that short final. And the winds were crazy. But we deal with it, right? Yeah, that was rough. It was very, very gusty. And when I disconnected, because usually what I'll do, I'll turn off the auto throttle, keep the N1 around 65. And then when I'm about 3, and no later than about 3 or 300, then I'll turn off the autopilot. It's the first time that this, the autopilot does this to me on this plane. Kind of rough. I definitely need to get a scenery for this plane. I'm not gonna go all the way in. That's too much. Right here, it's enough. APU's running. Beacon lights coming on. Let's get our, try to get the jetway in here. I hate when it doesn't work. Oh, here it is. It's working. Yeah, it happens. What do you fly on the sim? Can we get external power? Try to get that. Get a GPU. And there it is. And I can turn this off. fuel pump's off. Yeah, it's nice. I like everywhere. I traveled a bunch, and I just I don't know. I try to appreciate whatever it is from the place. Like in Brazil, you can eat like the best fresh fruit and all that stuff. It's really good. Probably here in Singapore too. I haven't been to Singapore, but it'll be nice. Only on the sim. Cool. But I've been trying to attend that event, the Air Bridge, every Friday. I'd say I'll go 70% of the events. Oh, cool. So what aircraft do you fly? Do you typically fly? Me, I typically fly 3 planes. There's 3 planes that I fly the most. Now 4. Longitude, the CJ4, this one, and the A320. For now, that's about it. But you know, you were on the Discord, and I ended up not talking to you over there. I'm still trying to figure out how it works. Yeah, Kaitak is nice. Kaitak is very nice. I need to. I'm planning on shooting that approach. Probably with this plane. I think it would be pretty cool to do Kaitak with this plane. That's a fun approach. It's a lot of fun. There's some others. Kathmandu has a very cool approach. What else we got? Alright, nose light is off. So parking checklist. Nose light is off, parking brake is on, APU bleed is on, but we're switched over to ground power, so we're good on there. Engine fuel lever's off. Stopping our elapsed time. Our flight was shorter than planned. Good, we're cabin pressure. Seatbelt signs are off. Parking brakes, you gotta let the passengers out. There we go. Yeah, it was nice, right? How was your landing? Cool? What did you do? Did you shoot did you do ILS or what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the older ones are nice. That's one of the reasons I like this one, because it's got, I like both, but I really like this one because it's got, it's a complete different mindset when you fly it. There's a lot to it. So I like to be switching gears between like the different thought processes of different aircraft. Don't know them all, far from knowing them all, but we'll learn one by one. Fuel pumps are off. Window heater switches are off. Probe heat is off. IRS, I need to turn off it's the IRS back to off. 1 and 2 and 3. We're done boarding. All of our 38 passengers are gone.
Roger, cabin crew. Thank you.
And that's all. Welcome to Singapore. I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to the DC-10 that's coming up. That's gonna be fun to fly that plane. It's a couple of like what I'm gonna say. It's a couple guys, and I think they work for the Air Force, so they have, you know, they're pulling some information from the KC-10, and they're developing the DC-10 / KC-10. I think that's going to be really, really cool. And then I was just reading this week, they're coming up with the 727 as well. That's right on your alley. F-28. The F-28 too. You will probably like flying the British Aerospace 146. And the Mad Dog Leonardo MD-80 is I have a friend of mine who flies that all the time and he loves it. Yeah. So he flies the MD-80 a lot and he loves it. It's they modeled the aircraft very, very good. It's not a very simple aircraft to fly, but it's fun once you get the hang of it. One day I want to take this plane. I know you're not supposed to, but I want to take this plane over to Saint-Dumont. I think it's gonna be cool. Just make it light. I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna have 240 passengers, but I think that would be cool. But yeah, but when you fly, like, post screenshots, you can post on a chat. There's a chat over there, and you post screenshots and share, and it's gonna be really cool. I'm trying to get the community to grow. The people there and there currently. I mean, you are a pilot, me too. There's a couple buddy of mine that are not in there yet, but there's controllers. So it's cool. And then what I want to do eventually is I want to share manuals, like actual manuals. So like the Airbus manuals and stuff, because I have them here, but I need to figure out how to post them on Discord. And I think that would be cool. I have the manuals for the A310, the A320. And that's it for now. That's what I have so far. Let's clear that out. Let's shut down this plane completely. So we'll clear that. Passengers are gone, so we can get the jetway out of the way. And close the doors. What else we got here for? That's off. Forgot to put that off. Seatbelts. I'm glad they didn't obey the seatbelt signs. Otherwise, they would be still stuck in the aircraft. On, off, off. Just gonna quick flow check here before I shut it down. Yeah, I had a instructor. He was crazy about the MD-11. He loved the MD-11. He still is. And I have another friend of mine who loves the MD-11 too. He doesn't fly, but he loves the plane. It's a cool plane. That's it. We're golden dark now. Alright. I'm gonna head out. Nice chatting with you. You know where to find me. I'll be streaming tomorrow again. I'll be doing the flight from St. Petersburg to Omsk. I will be departing at 12:30 Zulu. I'll be flying this aircraft, and then I'll be streaming, like I said. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Hotel Zulu November Sierra Alpha. Yeah, we need to do that. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to get some people together in there, and everybody kind of have like similar mindset, a similar, well, obvious similar interest in aviation, but also a nice, chilled but focused on, you know, doing things the way they're supposed to be done, but also, you know, like having a good sharing knowledge. We all learn from each other, so it's pretty cool. I really like that. I'm into learning, and I think getting, you know, more people on board, it's going to help with that. But anyways, tomorrow, 12:30 Zulu. I think for you that would be, well, let me think real quick here. 9:30 a.m. local time. You're three hours behind Zulu, I believe. We're 5 in here, so I'll be waking up early. To me, it's going to be 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'll be up at 6:30 probably. Which means I need to go bed. I need to go to bed now, or I won't make it to my own flight tomorrow. But yeah, nice chatting with you. It was very, very nice. And have fun. And yes, let's go flying. So I plan on putting more and more the flights that I'll do, and I want to do it in advance, so that whoever's following knows when I'm flying, and then we fly together. And then usually what I've been trying to do, it doesn't always work, is I get to the, so I go in first. Cool. -3 GMT. And then, so usually what I do is I try to be ahead of everybody, and then I make videos of the landing of whoever's coming afterwards. And thinking of that, I need to get, if you want to join us tomorrow, I don't know, if you fly VATSIM, you can join us tomorrow. I will be, it's on there. I put it on Discord. The airport code for the departure is Uniform Lima India. And then Omsk, I am not sure, but I can check. Let's see here. Don't know. There's an event, and the controllers in St. Petersburg are very cool. They're very, very nice. So Omsk airport code ICAO. Uniform November Oscar. So it's Uniform Lima India to Uniform November Oscar. That would be the route. Should be a couple hours. I'm not sure. An hour or two, something like that. I'm not sure. Haven't looked into that. Oh, work on a flight planning. Yeah, come join us. It's gonna be a lot of Russians in there. There usually is, but the controllers they're really awesome. I mean, they usually do it like fully staffed. So there's people on the ground, there's people on tower, there's people on approach, there's people on center, and there's center on the other side over in Omsk, and then they do other stuff, and it gets like crazy busy. Last time they did an event, a bigger event, there was over 200 aircraft movements. So it was cool. It was nice. I was on hold for almost 90 minutes. So, all right, man. Virtual aviation. I'll see you around, and nice having you on board. Bye-bye.